everybody! Hi! Welcome to the Visual Novel Book Club episode... Wait, I haven't... Wait, what am I talking about? I don't keep track of episode numbers. Hello! Did everybody read Juniper's Knot, Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, milk, and milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk? Those were our visual novels. Hi Gedji, hi Iris. How am I? I'm good. It's really, really hot in here though. It's really hot this week. I'm good. I feel pretty ganky today, I guess. These were some very short visual novels. So actually, I kept thinking when I was playing them that I should have just streamed playing them instead. I don't know how much there is to discuss on such short games, but sorry, I only read one. That's okay. Which one did you read? I think saying Milk 1 and 2 is way easier. Yeah, let's just say Milk 1 and 2. Milk 1 and Milk 2. You got distracted again? That's okay. There are lots of distracting things in this world. Lots of good video games. Which one should we talk about first? The chat's going a little slow. Oh, here we go. Milk 1. I could see the message over here, but I couldn't see it on the screen where I can actually read it very well for a while. Milk 1. Okay. We could talk about the milk ones first. You got addicted to Holocure? It looks fun. What did you guys think of the milk games? The milk games... Oh, I accidentally winked. The milk games, I really liked the aesthetic of them. Very Serial Experiments Lane and Milk 2 had like such an increase in production. It was really cool opening the game and suddenly getting what's the word? A cutscene or an animated scene. It was really cool. You're halfway through Milk 2. Milk 1 was the shortest. I did like its art style. Yeah, Milk 1 was really, really short. And these games were all very short. I like Milk 2 a lot. Yeah. I guess, what do you think that it was all like about? Or I guess there were like a lot of things that I was wondering. Like, for example, in the beginning with her mom of Milk 2, when her mom gets all mad at her and says, and is like, did you drink milk? Promise you'll never drink milk again. And is like poking her with claws. What do you think was really happening? Because that was probably like a hallucination or something, right? Or like her imagining something as different than it was? Or does milk symbolize something, do you guys think? I don't know. What do you guys think? The opening of Milk 2 is an animated version of Milk 1. I like that. Yeah, it was just like a kind of like a recap. It was very nice. My face gets weird when I drink water. It's so hot in this room. But the water is so cold, it's so nice. For the length, it was pretty intense. Yeah. Oh, also, well, I guess I'll let you guys answer the first question I asked first. I was gonna ask another question about the game. He's suffering from delusions. Yeah. But I'm wondering what you think was really happening. Or do you think it was really happening? With her mom? And, like... the the character that you play as, where you can like choose the options, is that just an imaginary friend, or like her mental illness, or like what is it? In the first game I thought it was her medications talking to her were us. But in the second one I thought seems to not be the case. Is it in the hundreds? No. It's like in the 80s Fahrenheit. I don't know what's anything about Celsius, but it's still too hot for me. It's also probably hotter in here because I live in an upstairs apartment and it gets hotter upstairs. Well, I don't know how hot it is in here. I could check my thermostat if you really want to know exactly how hot it is in here. I have to go in the other room to check the thermostat. Hello, Magwee. Can't stay, just want to say hi. Hi, Saz, you changed your name. Rie Minase. Hello. Hello, Rie Minase. Wub wub wub. Wub wub wub, Magwee. Wub 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 wub. Is wub supposed to be like love, or is it like a dubstep sound? Wub 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 wub. Isn't that a dubstep sound? Is it not? Okay, my chat is weird. I don't see Iris chat about the EpiPen. Huh? Oh, I don't see Iris's message about the EpiPen either. There's a message about the EpiPen? Hang on. Wait. Oh, I guess there is one over here, isn't there? But I can't really see that one very well. I'm gonna open up this in my browser instead of just Streamlabs, I guess. I can't see Iris's message about an EpiPen. Huh? Milk girl is probably allergic to milk, and she got an EpiPen injection probably. I see. Why is that message blocked? Why is that message blocked? But that's a good idea. Oh. So it actually is milk then, if that's it. I thought the milk might be symbolic of something, but it might just actually be milk. Milk girl. Let's just call her Milk Girl. Milk girl. I think we are the medication, but in 2 we talked to her as she was throwing away her medication, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. I'm not sure. And also, what ending did you guys get? Or did you guys play multiple times? I think there are multiple endings. I mean, the first game I think was linear. I don't know. Or like, I guess not linear, but had one ending. The second game I think might have multiple endings. I got the ending where she's like in she dreams that she's in a store with a kid, with like a little boy, and he's just messing up everything, and she keeps apologizing for him, I guess. That's the ending I got. Milk 1 I didn't get home, and the second time I did. Oh, the Milk 1 has multiple endings? Oh. I didn't know that. Then, wait, how did Milk 1 end? Wait. Milk 1. She got home, and I think, and then she talked to her mom. Her mom was really creepy. You got the kid ending first too. What were the other endings? The kid ending. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I guess it was also sort of like it was good because she was able to dream, because before she was talking about how she couldn't dream at all. And then she was able to have a dream, and she woke up. Didn't she wake up crying? But maybe she was crying happiness from being able to have a dream. I don't know. I tried to get them to face reality. You get home and you give the milk to their mom. You get sent to bed. Yeah, that was the ending I got. The creepy mom that like jump scared me, because before the mom's creepy like alien looking face popped up, my cat was over here bapping at me, so I like looked down to pet her, and then I looked back up, and then there was the creepy mom face, and I was like, "Wow!" It scared me. I think that kid was a personification of her disorders and her being self-conscious about bothering people. Yeah, it's probably that, right? That makes sense. And the game forces you to be so mean to her sometimes. Like, sometimes there's no option other than a mean option. So are you her medication? I don't know, maybe you still are her medication. Milk One had only 2 endings. You either meet mom or get thrown away after forcing a kid to face the truth so much. Oh. The letter O is so scary. I tried to force them to face the truth the first time. I tried to be as kind as possible. Yeah, I tried to be as kind as possible too. I don't know if that's the right option or not. Well, I guess neither of the endings I got were really bad, so. She wakes up crying after every dream she sees. Is it out of happiness because she was able to have a dream? Because wasn't she talking about how she wasn't able to have dreams and she wanted to have dreams? Or maybe... I think they're experiencing a distorted reality. It was kind of a spooky game. The music was really good in this game too. I mean, there wasn't a lot of different songs, but it reminded me of like Yumeniki music at some parts. And when the fireflies popped up, I really thought the song that started playing was sort of like supposed to sound kind of like the 10 million fireflies, that song. I thought it was kind of supposed to sound like that. That was really bad singing that I just did. 10 million fireflies. That song? What are the other words? I thought it was supposed to sound like that. Hi, Harry. The first ending I got milk to was about going with a kid to get milk. Is this game in Canada? What other places have bagged milk? Canada? I was really surprised that the milk doesn't have to be refrigerated. I guess that's a minor thing to think about, though. It was a lot spookier than I expected. It made me feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, there were a lot of very uncomfortable parts. Like, the letter O was so scary. When that thing popped up. You would not believe your eyes. 10 million fireflies lit up the world as you fell asleep. That one. Yeah, that song. Fireflies song. I think the reason she was crying was just because of too many emotions. She often seems like she was changing moods pretty quickly. Probably part of one of her disorders too. Yeah, that's true. She was very back and forth. We do have a brand of milk here that comes in a bag-like thing. Really? Is it refrigerated? She talks about a bag of milk, but the animation in milk 2 had carton in it. I thought you just said bag of milk since we saw the milk and it was in a box. That is weird. I thought about that too. But I thought some places do have bags of milk, right? Maybe she's just so delusional that she's calling the carton a bag. I don't know. If you get long life milk, you don't need to keep it in a fridge till after you open it. Long life milk? Is it milk that makes you live a long life? It extends your lifespan? Like in The Sims, how you can get the secret serum that expands your life? Long life milk. Is it like the milk that's in the baking aisle at stores? Like the, what is it, condensed milk? Do people drink that as regular milk? Is that what the situation is? I don't understand. I was not smart enough to get milk 1, so I looked it up on YouTube. It's part of her delusion. Yeah. Yeah, the bag of milk, when she calling her calling a carton of milk a bag of milk is definitely a delusion. It's actually really artistic. It adds to the story. Yes, it is refrigerated. You cut the corner of the bag to use it. Oh. Condensed milk is very sweet, really? So it's just for baking pretty much, probably? I'm not a milk expert. I'm not a milkologist. Maggie, you aren't supposed to say the secret to eternal life. The long life milk? Long life milk is the secret to eternal life. I don't think they sell long life milk here in America. They want us to die early. Maybe they do, and I just don't see it because I guess I don't know anything. I'm always learning about new things from chat. Long life milk. It's not condensed. It's the same as normal milk. But they do something to it. What do they do to it? Oh, my tummy made a noise. I'm sorry. It happened again. What is it like? Have you guys seen? They sell it. I think it's in like the baking aisle of stores too. Powdered milk, and you add water to it to make it regular milk. What's up with that? Is that for baking, or are you not supposed to add water to it? Am I making that up? What do you do? Powdered milk? How does that work? Powdered milk? I'm moving my camera a little bit. It seems that milk 1 shows what someone who has OCD and social anxiety plus some mental trauma point of view. Yeah, that's probably what it is, right? OCD, because she kept having such like repetitive thought processes. And she also, like, there was the thing with her dad. So she has like some sort of like PTSD or trauma or something, right? They don't keep it with the other milks? use that for coffee. Is that what powdered milk is for? It's for coffee? Oh, you don't add water to it to turn it into regular milk? I just assumed that, I guess, when I saw them selling it at the store. I'm gonna move a little bit to the right. Ha. Oh, that's a little too far. Is that better? I want to be in the middle. Powdered milk was what I started with before I discovered there are actual cartons of milk. What? Oh. You do mix milk with hot water usually? Oh. I'm learning so much. I'm learning so much today about milk. I'm on my way to becoming a milkologist. I think they pretended to be in a VN to see if they could cope better. That or the pills are making them this way. They were pretending to be in a VN, but they were actually in a VN. That was crazy. Do you guys ever do that? Pretend to be in a different type of medium? When I was a kid, I used to, well, basically all I did in like middle school was read all day. Like I would go home from school and sit in a little chair I had in the corner of my bedroom and read until it was time to eat dinner, and then I would eat dinner and go back up and then read and then go to bed. That's what I did like every day. And I guess because all I did was read, I would always just imagine my life as being in a book, and like when people would say things, I would like imagine like she said, or like other words for said after they said it, and I would imagine like a narrator narrating out the narrating out the things that I did. Did anybody else ever do that? I used to do that in middle school. I just like would be like thinking like, and then she walked over to this area and she did this. Yeah. Sometimes I don't even mix the powdered milk with water. I just eat it right away. Is that okay? You eat powdered milk? What? What does that taste like? Does it just taste like milk but powdered? That sounds weird. That sounds weird. The flavor, I feel like the flavor and texture combination would be very strange. I don't know what I would think of that. The girl just really wanted someone to talk to. Yeah, she seemed like she was lonely. She said, didn't she say that she like stopped going to school too? I usually just talk to myself like a lot. I talk to myself a lot too. I do that now. Like in middle school was when I was doing the book stuff. Nowadays I do just talk to myself all the time. I mean, I don't know, it's nice to have someone to talk to, but it's yourself. That sounds lonely. I'm trying to think of a way to make that sound better. I don't know. I just talk to myself. But also, like, sometimes it's like I talk to myself like I'm pretending to stream. Okay, is that weird? Sometimes I'll just be like, if I was streaming this activity I'm doing right now, this is what I would be saying. That's good practice, right? I do the video game thing, but only after to review what I've done and see what could have happened. Oh, like you like look out like you do something and then you imagine like other choices like a video game? Is that what you mean? I can see that. Like if I went down this route, then maybe this would happen. Right? Think of it like confectionery sugar. It's something like that. Oh, does it just taste like? Does it taste like sugar? Powdered sugar. I talk to myself and to my dog. I talk to my cat all the time. She loves it. I never pretended to be in a game or something like that, but when I was in school, I once had a psychotic episode, and I really related to Milk Girl for going on and on about a bag of milk inside a bag. Whoa. Is that what it is really like, having just like repetitive thoughts, if you don't mind me asking? Is it just like, was this game accurate, do you think? I guess you probably think so because you said you related to her. It's practice, sure. Yeah, it's practice. Wow, Maggie, like you're streaming. Isn't that kind of weird? You gotta take your pills now? What? I am not Menhera. Am I? I don't know. What's concept? Is Menhera just anyone who has any mental illness? Oh gosh, maybe I am Menhera. I don't know. I don't know, it's fun too. Like if I'm bored, especially like in the shower. I feel like everybody talks to themselves in the shower, right? In the shower, I will like talk like I'm streaming. Sometimes I will think like, oh, what if I streamed this game, and I'll pretend like this is what I would say about this. Or what if I made a video about this topic and then I will talk about that. Or sometimes it'll be other things. Like sometimes I'll pretend that I wrote a book and I'm being interviewed on a podcast for a book that I wrote. And they'll ask me all the questions about how I came up with the idea for this book. And I'll say things like, well, you know, I just really like femboys. So that's why I wrote this book. They asked me questions about this fake book that I fake wrote. And I pretend I'm being interviewed for the book. Does anybody do that? Because, like, in the shower, what else are you going to do? You have to occupy yourself, right? Because it's boring in there. So, I mean, people always make memes about, like, I always see memes about, like, all of my shampoo bottles watching me win this fake argument. So I assume everybody else is always talking to themselves in the shower, right? I pretend that I wrote femboy books. Or I'll pretend that my YouTube channel blew up and then they do an interview with me. I don't do that as often though. Cuz that's too close to like real life me. Real life me is making YouTube videos, so doing an interview about that is different than like the fake me who wrote a book. Does that make sense? Yeah, I had a lot of repetitive thoughts for a week caused by stress and low blood sugar. I didn't realize how nonsensical my thoughts were until I got better. Whoa. Wait, that can happen from low blood sugar? And stress? That's scary. I'm glad that you got better. I also couldn't tell the difference between reality and a dream. Thinking I bought something which I bought in a dream. It was pretty scary. That is pretty scary. Wow. I'm glad you got better. Menhera is basically a character with mental illness. If I have anxiety, does that make me Menhera? At what point am I Menhera? I don't know. True showers are boring? Yeah, they're so boring. You have to do things in there. You sing. See, Genji sings in the shower. See, people do that a lot too, because you have to do something to occupy yourself in the shower, right? Why do you pretend like you just write a real femboy book? I've thought about it a lot. I'm not a very good writer, though. I want to write about a universe where, like, all like traditional gender roles are reversed. Because that universe would be full of femboys. I want to make a visual novel like that, but I'm not a very good writer. So I'll just imagine that I did that instead. It's fun to be on pretend podcasts. Yeah, I get it. I like to imagine different scenarios. See? You get it. I'm kind of a bit of a daydreamer. I daydream like all the time too. So buff women and femboys. Yeah, like that kind of universe. Exactly. It's like, I don't know, maybe it would be like on a different, like an island with that like sort of society, or maybe it would be a different planet. I don't know. Or maybe it would just be like an alternate universe. Either way, I think it's a fun idea. I have diabetes type 1, so it was probably that my body just decided to react way more to the insulin I usually take, so I had very low blood sugar, and it can mess you up pretty bad and make you confused. Oh, that's so scary. Yeah, if people have been mistaken for being drunk with low blood sugar? Really? Wow, I'm learning a lot of things today about low blood sugar. And milk. I guess things in the human body have to be really balanced, right? Aren't there like there's also like some like vitamins, if you don't get enough of them, they make you like start to lose it a little. Things like that. Should we talk about the other game, or is there much more? Or does anyone have more to talk about the milk game? Milk girl. Milk game. The aesthetic was kind of Serial Experiments Lane. Gotta get your vitamin D every day. Is that the one you get from the sun? Aw, but I'm a shut-in. Actually, that's not true. I have to go to work every day, so I guess, and then I walk to the bus stop, so I guess I do get vitamin D. Hold up, I just searched milk in a bag, and Canadians get milk in a bag. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I said earlier. I said, did Canadians get milk in a bag? But then you guys were like, a lot of milk is in a bag. Wait, is all milk in Canada in bags? You don't think you've seen Serial Experiments Lane? It's very, what's the word? Abstract? It's really, bizarre, but I would still recommend it. It's like one of my favorite anime, if not my #1 favorite anime, because it's just, I like things that are very like confusing and weird. Things that are kind of like a mind screw. That show is like that. Yeah, it did give me Land vibes when it wasn't all black and red horror. Yeah, lots of it. Especially like the animation at the beginning of Milk 2 kind of was Lane vibes. 20 minutes of sun exposure? Then I'd probably get that. Walking to the bus is like, walking to the bus stop is like 10 minutes. So I guess I get 10 minutes there and 10 minutes back. Although, usually when I'm walking there, it's starting to get dark out. I don't know if I get 20 minutes then. I wish I had a yard. I live in an apartment without a yard. So, I miss sitting outside. It is only in Canada that has bagged milk. I don't see much sun in winter, but in summer it average a few hours a day. I don't have many reasons to go outside, I guess, because I don't have a yard. Although sometimes Ameko and I like to walk around town on the weekends. So I guess there's that. Sometimes we take my cat out for walks in her stroller. I told you guys about the cat stroller, I think, already. She loves it. Have you seen the other endings in Milk 2? What are the other endings? I only saw the ending that I got. Open your curtains and lay in the sunbeams. I guess I could do that. I have to clean my house again. I keep talking about that. I want to do a cleaning stream. I guess I could just start cleaning in this stream, and when we get to the Zatsudan part... No, I won't do that. I won't do that, actually. What ending did you get in Milk 2? The one with the little boy, where she brings the little boy around the store. You guys want to see the cat stroller? Maybe I could take a picture of it. It's not that exciting. You can't really, it's not really like a baby stroller. It's like, or maybe it kind of is. Like, I feel like some people thought there was a baby in there because a lot of, like, cars were a lot more careful about, like, stopping even when we were kind of far away to let us cross the street. So I think maybe they thought there was a baby in there. But, it's kind of like a... Maybe next time I take her for a walk out there, I'll take a picture for you guys. I don't know when that will be, though, because Ameko isn't home. And I don't want to take my cat for a walk by myself because I'm a little bit afraid of... I don't know what I'm afraid of. People talking to my cat? No, I'm not afraid of that. People coming up to me because I have a cat in a stroller is what I'm afraid of. And it's less scary to do weird things that people might come up to you because you're doing them when you have somebody with you. Like, I don't want somebody to come up and start asking questions about my cat in a stroller. It's also really hot today and I don't want to walk. It's too hot to walk. There are 5 endings. There are a few endings. It's kind of hard to explain each one. Oh. You need to clean it or you have already? I haven't cleaned it. I still need to. I cleaned up a little bit. I've been really frustrated with all of the bugs. I told you guys that the flies, they came back and they're all over, like... I get rid of everything that they like, and then they were all over, like, my trash can, and so I started, like, taking out the trash every single day so that there's nothing in there for the flies, and now they're just, like, they like my, like, sinks and drains. What are they doing in there? Like, the bathroom sink, it's horrible. I hate summer. I hate it. I hate the bugs. But I don't really know what I could do about them. I don't know if there's much cleaning I could do to prevent the bugs. I just have to clean in general because my stepmom is going to come over because I'm going on a family vacation with my mom and my sisters in a few weeks. And so my stepmom's going to have to come in to feed my cat. Cat mom Maggie? Well, you are a cat. Haha, Maggie's a mom. No, I'm not a cat. I'm just a normal bird pushing around a cat in a stroller, as birds are known to do. Let me rephrase it. I wanted to see the cat on a cat stroller out on a walk. Okay, I'll take a picture of that sometime. Oh wait, can people figure out where I live if I take a picture of the outside, and do people figure that out? Maybe I could just take a really close-up picture where you can't see anything but my cat. I'm so paranoid about people finding out where I live. Bug zapper thing or a few Venus flytraps. Maybe I could get a Venus flytrap. That would be so cool. Do those work a lot? It's like fruit flies, like tiny little fruit flies. I think the dreams are not meant to be understood, but convey a feeling, kind of how dreams are in general, like the one where she is halfway up the stairway, where she just has to continue the way she chose. Just don't show any landmarks. There's not really like landmarks. I don't know. Like, well, I guess anything could be a landmark though, right? What if I took a picture of some house and someone found it on Google Maps? Can people do that? I don't even know. I'm sorry, Maggie. I'll try not to engage in a conversation with you if you have a walk with your cat stroller. To be honest, I don't know if the cat likes the cat stroller or not. I think she does. When we took her on the walk, she kept like going meow, meow when we were walking, but then we got to the park and she seemed to enjoy being at the park. I want to get her a harness and like a leash so that when we get to the park she can walk around the grass a little bit, but since I didn't have that, she just sat in her in the crib stroller when we got to the park. But she seemed to like it there. She was like sniffing the air. And then we went back, and on the way back she was going meow, meow again. I don't know if she really liked the way there and the way back. But then when we got home and I brought the cat stroller back in, that whole day, every time I like got up to do something, she'd always run over to the door and like look at me expectantly, like she wanted to go back out there, which she doesn't normally do because I don't let her just wander around outside. And she also kept like going over to the stroller. So maybe she liked it. Maybe she liked it. I don't know. I think that she liked it because she kept wanting to go back outside, and I thought it would be a good opportunity for her to go outside and sniff the outside air, because I don't let her outside because I don't want her to get killed. No cat leash? I don't have a cat leash. I don't have a cat leash or a harness. I need those things for her to be able to walk around the park. Isn't it usually a sign of distress for cats when they swing their tails a lot? Yeah, if they're grumpy, they'll swing their tails. She wasn't doing that, I don't think. I think she was just scared because she doesn't usually go out there. And I think the cars that were going by when we were walking were making her nervous. But I think she liked it when we got to the park. I want my kitty to be able to roll around in the grass. What did you guys think of the other game? Juniper's Knot. I liked the Milk game a bit better, but Juniper's Knot was still good. I don't know. I'm no Jackson Galaxy. Jackson Galaxy. He's the cat whisperer. Okay, you should speak about the VNs. I'll stop derailing the conversation. I'll be listening now. It's okay to derail the conversation. That happens every visual novel book club stream, is we derail a conversation. Juniper's Knot felt like the beginning of a fantasy manga to BH. Yeah, it felt like the beginning of something, really, didn't it? It felt like we should follow these characters further, but it ended. I liked the writing style of it, I guess. She seemed Irish. I don't know if that's correct. The whole time I kept reading, they didn't see either of their names, did they? Is she Juniper? I kept reading the girl as Irish and the boy with like a Cockney accent the whole time. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I thought Juniper's Knot was written in a way which made it very hard to follow along. I like the Milk games a lot more. I was kind of bored sometimes. Yeah, the Juniper's Knot I didn't like as much either. But it was still good. I don't really want to, I mean, there's a lot of like really, really bad indie visual novels out there. So as far as indie visual novels go, this was very good, right? It was just very short and I don't know. I don't feel like I have much to say on it. I didn't find it very interesting, I guess. It has nice art. It did. Both these games had nice art. I think Juniper's Knot was easier to follow. I'm just unfamiliar with their speech. Oh. I guess Juniper's Knot was like, it wasn't, what's the word? Like, the Milk game was very, like, shrouded with delusion, I guess. I think the girl was meant to speak in an older English kind of way to show her age. Oh, I was reading her as Irish the whole time. It doesn't really feel like a new concept. Yeah. It was, I don't know. I feel like I don't have much to say on this one. I also finished this one very quickly. And I don't know, I guess I didn't have much thoughts on it. Maybe if the story went a little further and we saw like them go on some adventures afterwards. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to diss this game. Starting off with Milk game, then Juniper's Knot was like giving me whiplash. I did the opposite. I started with Juniper's Knot and then I did the Milk game. Yeah, they were very, very different games. Very, very different. They had very different tones and writing styles and art styles and everything. Everything was very different. I wish I played Juniper's Knot before the Milk games. I might have liked it more. I guess there isn't much to say on Juniper's Knot then, is there? Does anyone have anything about it? We also should probably discuss what the next visual novel will be too. I have no idea what it should be, actually. The contrast is just so evident. Milk bag made me feel like I gotta understand every single line, so at least figure out the symbolism, but with Juniper's Knot, I can get it right away. I'm just making comparisons now. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I see. Yeah, Juniper's Knot was like a lot more like linear. Like it was just telling you the truth. But the Milk game was like Denpa, I guess. In like the Denpa genre of visual novels. Is like I don't know what word to use. Abstract? Kinetic VN? Yeah, Juniper's Knot was a kinetic VN. There weren't different endings. There weren't choices. Maybe if there were choices, I would have had been more interested. I don't know. I just remember one line was like, the girl wants to die after MC dies. But I'm like, what? You can now meet way more people after not being confined to one place. Yeah. There was a lot of whiplash in that game, wasn't there, with the relationship between those two? They kept getting mad at each other. And then changing their minds or something. It was weird. It's not like I'd object in reading something like JK, but I just have more time to reflect with the O game. Oh. Milk game. Yeah, I guess the Milk game in general is more up my alley anyways, because, like, I really like games like that. I like games about mental illness. I like games that are a little more abstract and strange. So I guess in general the Milk game was more of the kind of thing I'm normally into anyways. Yeah, I don't know. The art style was nice. The character design. I mean, I guess the guy looked pretty generic, like just like a generic like Shota. Is he a Shota? He kind of just looked like a sort of usual like British Shota character. I guess, but the girl had a nice character design. I mean, the boy's character design wasn't bad. It just was like very common character design. My power almost cut. If I disappear, it's because of that. Oh. Is it storming there or something? Is that the main reason people's powers get cut? Hello, Maggie. Hi, Aris. Long time no stream. I haven't streamed in like a week. Yeah, I've been very inconsistent. Or like I have been very, haven't been streaming very much. I need to do it more often. I guess I keep like doing more things over the weekend. JK is kind of middle of the road where Milk 1 is interesting and Milk 2 is really good and enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I agree. He looks like Sora from Kingdom Hearts but brown hair. What? I don't even know if I know what Sora looks like. Oh yeah, that guy. It's been raining. Oh, my face got weird again. Did I forget to change them? Or wait, did my face get weird? Oh no, it didn't. I thought it did, but it didn't. I did change the buttons. Now they're the numbers, so I won't accidentally click them as much. I won't accidentally click the face buttons as much. I made them all numbers. You've been streaming weekly, which is nice. I have been streaming like once a week. I would like to stream more than that. I'm so jealous of people who don't have jobs. Or like don't have jobs other than streaming. People who streaming is their job, I should say, I guess. I'm so jealous of people like that. What did you say when Milk Girl wanted you to describe her father? I just typed red. Is that bad? Well, it was like, she didn't say it was her father at first. She just said, like, what does this look like to you, right? And I just, like, looked at it, and I was sort of trying to discern shapes, like a Rorschach test or something, but I couldn't really discern anything, so I just said red. What did you guys say? Not super original design for an MC, but lots of VN MCs are meant to be unoriginal and just a way to self-insert. Yeah. You weren't consistently angry the whole time this time? You mean like when I was accidentally pressing buttons to look angry? Yeah, I finally changed the buttons. It's because when I got the new rigging, the face buttons were on letter keys, and I usually click those a lot when I'm streaming. I should probably change them actually to like F1, F2. That's what I had them at before this new rig, I think. It was a little bit easier because I don't usually ever press F1 and F2 while I'm streaming. Full-time streamers, from what I heard, is a lot of work. Yeah. It would be a lot of work. I want to be able to do that though, or I would like to be able to do that. I don't know, I guess after work I'm just usually so tired, and I'm so bad at sleeping anyways. Like, usually on work days I get not very much sleep at all because I'm really bad at sleeping. But on weekends, I have as much time to sleep as possible, so it's easier for me to get enough sleep before a live stream. But like on work days, I'm used to been working probably on not very much sleep, and then I don't want to stream because I also feel like even if I do stream, I feel like it'll be bad because of me being tired. Like I'll be too low energy. And I've been trying to be higher energy on streams lately because I feel like that was in the past, I've always felt that was my biggest issue with streaming, was being too low energy. So lately I've been trying to be higher energy, and I think I've been doing better at it. But I guess that's me. So maybe it's hard. Because sometimes there have been times where I've watched my old streams back and been shocked by how low energy I sounded. And I'd be like, well, I didn't feel tired when I was streaming that, so why do I sound so low energy? Maybe that's just how I am, though. I'm a very laid-back person, I guess, in the way I talk, usually, anyways. But, yeah, I need to stream more often. I just kind of went off on a tangent. I know an ASMR streamer who works full-time, but still have time to stream. Whoa. There are people who can do that. I just don't know if I'm one of those people because I get so tired from working. I guess I used to do that a lot more in like when I first started. Well, now that I work overnights too, I get a lot less sleep. I have a lot harder time sleeping. Hi, Poquetto Music. You wrote spaghetti? I tried seeing shapes too and answered clouds. I just wrote red. You guys were a lot more imaginative. Was this from Milk 1? Yeah, in Milk 1 where you can type in what, like when she shows you something and asks what it looks like. And then it turns out it was her dad. hope you can one day. Everyday Maggie stream would be blessed. That would be so fun. Sometimes if I haven't streamed in a while, I feel lonely. Oh, maybe that's bad on my part. Maybe I shouldn't say things like that. It really took me till Milk Girl said there was a bear that I realized she was mentally ill. I just thought that Ogai was a normal monster in that world. Oh yeah! The truck she thought was a bear. Like a car. Truck or a car or something almost hit her. Every job is a lot of work, so full-time streamer is a great job. You would have to worry about numbers a lot, though. That's true. If you ended up getting, like, doing something that got lower numbers, like, people are always like, oh, you shouldn't care about the numbers and stuff like that, or you shouldn't be doing it for money. But if it is your job, then you kind of really have to care about that stuff, or else you'll die. Or you'll have to get a different job, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't say you'll die, but you know what I mean. You have a nice and calming voice. Very chill streams. Nice and funny. I've always enjoyed it here. Thank you. Yahoo! I need to stay back at work. Oh, you have to stay late again? Ah. That sucks. I wrote blood. You wrote blood. I guess it did look like blood. I just wrote red. Does the game change depending on what you type in? If you already know what it is and you type like dad or something, will the game say something about that? I don't know what else about the games to talk about. It's really funny when you make interesting comments with a deadpan voice. Sometimes I'm not sure whether you're serious or not. Ha 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 ha. I guess that's a good thing. I guess that's a good thing about being quote unquote low energy. I don't know if I'm low energy if I just am deadpan. I need to be higher energy. I always make jokes about doing cocaine on stream. I always like, every time I talk about how I feel like I'm too low energy, I always make a joke where I'm always like, I need to do cocaine. I hope nobody takes that seriously. It's a joke every time I say that. I'm not sure, might have to give it a try. I didn't go back to try it. Somebody should try it. That might be, I wonder if it would do something. This isn't even related to the visual novels, but I found the coolest thing ever. Have you guys heard of it? NeoCities? Is that what it's called? NeoCities? It's like the old school internet. It's like old school internet, but in the modern day. That you can make old style internet pages. It sounds awesome. I really want to try it out. I've been digging around there looking at people's pages. It's so fun. I hate how the modern internet now everything looks the same. That's probably the reason why I've had fun with like Tumblr, making Tumblr blogs, because that's like, I feel like it's like the only like major website. I don't even know if Tumblr's a major website, but it's like the only place where you can actually like design your own web pages and like HTML, I guess. I always used to have a lot of fun like spending forever designing pages on Tumblr, and so now I want to try out designing pages on NeoCities. Looks like so much fun. How ironically unironic are you, Maggie? Ironically unironic. I didn't even know how to interpret that phrase. Make a Maggie page. Maybe I should. I don't know what I would put on a Maggie page though. Just pictures of my face. A page just full of pictures of my face. This is me. My name Maggie. Hi. And then just pictures of me. Make a Maggie page. Oh, I already read that. I haven't heard of that. Oh yeah, I saw those web pages. NeoCities, was it? Yeah, NeoCities. It's so cool. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm pretty sure it's free too, because I think that their whole thing is about, I think that their whole like concept is about bringing back the old internet before it was like all companies and stuff. So it looks really fun to me. And there are lots of things on there that I think look interesting too. Like people have like web comics on there and like web pages that have like hidden stories in there where you can like dig around on there. I feel like I don't know, like some sort of scientist digging through all the evidence. It's just fun to look at different people's pages and see what you can find. I found a lot of like I guess the kind of people who are going to make pages on a website like that are going to be the type of people who are really into like Serial Experiments Lane and Yume Nikki and stuff like that. But I found a lot of pages about things like that I was having fun looking through. And a lot of people on there like Lolita fashion, which I thought was interesting. There are a ton of pages about Lolita fashion on there. I was having a lot of fun. I wish there was some way, or maybe there is, but I just don't know about it, but some way to very easily like dig through actual web pages from like the late 90s, early 2000s, because I think those would be really interesting. Back when the internet was cool, and I mean that as in an edgy early 2000 kind of cool. Yeah. I mean, maybe not all elements of that time period, but yeah. I mean, I think that there seems to be a lot of like early 2000s stuff on there. A lot of people role playing as if it is the early 2000s on there, which is really fun to me, and things like that. It seems very fun. It's like, I guess the time when I got on the internet was when that sort of stuff, or like most of that stuff was dead, and some of it was kind of around but still dying. But I always really was jealous of people who were a huge part of that time of the internet, and so I'm excited to try it out. Maybe I can make a Maggie page. I don't know. NeoCity webpage making stream? That might be fun. I don't know if I would do that or not. I probably shouldn't do that though, because I think that you guys would probably see me just getting frustrated over messing things up while trying to figure out, do stuff with HTML and stuff. You guys would probably just watch me fail for forever until I finally got it. And like getting more and more frustrated. Internet archaeologist. Yeah. It's fun. It's really fun going through those pages. And I love the ones that have like little pets on the side that you like people it's like so much old internet stuff. Like so people have like songs playing as soon as you click their page, and like little like pets on the side that you can feed and play mini games with. It's great. It makes me jealous that I wasn't around when that was the norm. That's half the fun. Maggie failing at something stream, I would still watch. People would enjoy that. People would enjoy watching me fail at making web pages. I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I would embarrass myself. We can learn together. I already forgot everything I was taught about HTML. We could learn together. I probably have to go through like a bunch of like other people's pages explaining how to do things. And you guys would just be watching me read somebody else's explanation on how to make some GIF appear at a specific place on the page or something. Cause like I've never done like the actual in-depth making your whole page thing that this website is. I've only ever done like making Tumblr blogs, which are a lot easier because a lot of the things are just already there for you. You don't have to do a lot of actual coding or anything on Tumblr. But with this, you would have to write the whole code yourself, I think, right? So I don't think I would be good at it, and I don't know if I want to embarrass myself on stream. I don't think we have heard you rage, only heard you bash Discoon in Hades. What counts as a rage? I feel like I've raged in Hades, or is that the furthest? I've bashed Discoon before. That's probably a rage, right? I've never rage quit a stream before. I know that there's some people who have done that, where they get frustrated at a game and rage quit the whole stream. I haven't done that. What year did you discover the internet again? I can't... My age is supposed to be a secret. Besides, I don't even know what would count for that because, you know, there was the time when I was actually able to access the internet on my own, but then there were also times before that when I would be able to, like, I guess my parents sort of, I don't know if I was, like, secretive or if I was just, like, maybe my parents didn't realize what was out on the internet or they didn't think I'd be able to find it. But I remember as like a little kid being able to go on the internet and do things that I probably shouldn't do. Like I would just type in random words and add like .com at the end of it to try to see what would come up. I remember finding a lot of like web pages like that. I remember like as a little kid there was a computer game we had called Pets 5. Pets spelled with a Z, and I remember finding like fan blogs for that game and going through those as a little kid. And like the people who ran those blogs had like you could download their pets that they made for the game, but you had to like do some modding. But of course as a little kid I didn't know how to mod it, so I was always really confused about how to get them into my game. I was like way too young to just be browsing the internet. So I don't know what age I really started using the internet. Or what year? I don't know, Maggie. Different people have different ways to express rage. How do you rage? Well, maybe then banging Discoon might be it. I do remember in high school one of my friends telling me that she had never seen me actually mad, and I was confused because I was like, I've been angry before, but I guess it's just like I'm so like I'm very, like, what's the word? Calm. I don't really outwardly show it very much, I guess. Like, she'd just be like, she said something like, I've never seen you really mad. Like, you just say, like, I'm so mad, but you don't actually act mad. So I feel like maybe me slamming Discoon was, about that about as much rage as you might ever see on stream. I don't know. I guess I'm not a very expressive person, maybe, at least in terms of being angry. Alrighty then, did you know about MySpace? I did know about MySpace, but I didn't have one. I used to go on my mom's MySpace because she had little pets on there that you could play with, and she had like a golf mini game. You could put like mini games on MySpace pages, and she used to do that. But I never had a MySpace. why did MySpace die? Why did people move to like these ugly websites that all look the same instead of MySpace? What was wrong with people? People moved to like Twitter and Facebook. I guess they just didn't want to put in the work to make their page look nice. They wanted a website where they can't edit anything. Ha ha ha, like download Emotes Paradise and Kaito Shoujo. I did do that at a young age, but not as young as I was during the time period where I was like on Pets 5 blogs. I was like, that was at the point where my parents had, or my dad got me like a little laptop or like a, what do they call it? There's like a word for like a laptop that's smaller than a laptop. It was one of those. And he got me one of those. And that's where I was downloading those on. So I was old enough to be on the internet because he bought me my own laptop. Netbook. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Netbook, I think. Yeah, it was a netbook. The first thing on the internet is looking up Diablo 2 character builds when I was 6 years and playing Diablo with my brother. I remember just looking up lots of like TV shows and games and stuff I was into as a kid. I remember lots of things like that. I remember going to animalcrossing.com because I was really into Animal Crossing Wild World as a kid, and they had like profile pages for some of the villagers on there, and it was only certain villagers, and one of them was this dog named Lucky who was like a mummy dog, and I thought he was so cool. I thought that he was the coolest thing ever. It was like a mummified dog. Like a dog in like mummy wrappings. And then I remember as a kid finding out that Lucky existed and just restarting, like deleting my old Animal Crossing town and restarting over and over again in the hopes that I could somehow make Lucky appear, and it wasn't happening. Like none of the villagers I was getting when I started were Lucky. And then I got so frustrated that I eventually started just changing my character's name to Lucky every time I started, because for some reason I thought that if my character was named Lucky, it would make there be a higher chance of Lucky appearing in the game, but he never did. And eventually I gave up on constantly restarting because I was tired of it, and I just settled with some town with my character named Lucky. From then on, my character in Animal Crossing was just named Lucky instead of my name. And then, I don't know, I guess like everybody else, their character names were their names, and then I would connect with them when I was playing the game, and my name would be Lucky, and it would be weird. And I always would wear the 4-leaf clover accessory because her name was Lucky. If I rage, I'll swear a lot, and if it's bad, I'll bonk a desk. Like, I'll shout loud the F word. I feel like I sometimes accidentally swear when something bad happens in games, right? On stream, sometimes I'm just like, I accidentally swear all of a sudden, and then I'm like, oh no, I said a swear word, because I go back, I try to avoid swearing a lot of the time. I remember making a Hotmail account, which I still use. Oh, Hotmail. I remember as a kid, I wasn't really allowed to make accounts without my parents looking at them first. So like my email account as a kid was like, my mom had the password and stuff. But I think she never checked it. I think I never raged at a video game, only if somebody's watching me, and I would do it for jokes. I've raged at video games. If I'm streaming, I feel like I have more patience because I'm in front of an audience. Like, when I'm by myself, I do rage quit games sometimes. But if I'm streaming, I'm like, well, the stream, I should probably continue streaming. Like, I might get frustrated. I kind of rage quit Papers, Please on the last stream I did. I feel like I didn't show it, though. I don't know. That was back when I was a lot more shy when I was streaming, I think. Because I kept, like, messing up the window of the game, and it kept ruining... It was really embarrassing. I don't know if anybody remembers that stream, but I kept, like, messing up the window of the screen, and I kept, like, shrinking, and I couldn't get it back without restarting the game, and I kept having to restart, and then eventually I quit the stream kind of early, and it was because I did feel a little bit frustrated. I don't think I really showed it very much, though. I didn't say, I don't think I said because I was quitting because I was frustrated. I think I'm just like, well, okay, I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I think I, like, finished the part I was in, and I was like, well, I'm gonna end the stream here. And then I never streamed that game again. I think I was close to the end of the game. I don't remember, though. You have sworn a couple of times, mainly during difficult games. Yeah, I've rage swore a couple times. I feel like I swear a lot when speaking or writing in English. In German, not so much. And if I do, I usually use English swear words. Can you teach us any German swear words, or is that not a good idea? German, auf Wiedersehen. Ich liebe dich. That's German, right? That's German for I love you, right? Ich liebe dich. Is that... that's probably bad pronunciation. You know some German swear words? Fick, Scheiße. What if people are telling me bad words that are, like, kind of words I shouldn't say? I don't know. Actually, maybe I should have asked for people to teach me swear words in other languages, because you guys could tell me something really bad and I would just say it without knowing. Yeah, you just went and declared that you'd end the stream and didn't see any signs of rage. See, I was good at hiding it. That was true rage quitting a game, but I hid it very well, didn't I? I was just like, I was like embarrassed that I kept messing up the game and making it not work very well and having to restart, and I was just like, I'm just gonna end this. Is that the Scheiße? It's probably the most well-known, or it looks like a B. Scheib? I don't know German. Amiko really wants me to do Duolingo streams. She wants me to do Japanese Duolingo streams, because Amiko has been learning Japanese for like a while now, and she's gotten really good at it. Like she watches Japanese streamers in Japanese and seems to understand most of what they're saying, because she can like tell me almost everything they're saying. And she keeps trying to get me to do Duolingo Japanese streams because she thinks it'll be funny to see how little I know. I think that's why she wants me to do it. Amiko's really good at Japanese. Maybe I could do that. Hiding the rage deep within you. Yeah, I'm good at hiding it. I hid it for the Papers, Please stream. It's okay, Maggie, if you swear in my language, people will welcome you. In Australia, saying mate is usually done when really annoyed at someone. Really? I thought you guys just called everyone mate. Oi, mate. You guys say the word that's really bad here all the time, don't you? The one that starts with the C. That word is seen as really bad here. But you guys say that one all the time, don't you? Just casually, right? B is a sharp S. It's what it's called. Scheiße. Oh, French. Merde. That I know that one. Is that it? Merde? I don't know how to pronounce it. I know French bad word. I know one French bad word. It's all about context. Yeah, swearing at someone is a nice greeting. The C word can be used as a term of endearment. Well, I guess here it sounds just really harsh and really rude, I guess. People don't really say that word here unless they're trying to be very rude. Merde, yes. I said the French one right? Merde. Sacre bleu. That's not a swear word. Of course, being a weeb, I feel like I know the most Japanese swear words. Kuso. I don't know any other foreign swear words. That's about it. Maybe I should do a Duolingo stream. I did the other day. I took the Duolingo placement test of Japanese, which I was just curious. I didn't think I would get very far, but it was very sad because they just sent me right to level 1. It like played like a sad, like a wah 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 type of song. Not exactly that, but like a song with a similar vibe. And then it was like, how about we start with the basics? I was like, Duolingo, you are so cruel to me. Here could be like, alright, C word, how you doing? I don't know if I should say that word on stream. I guess it's probably not bad to say on stream because Australian YouTubers I've heard say it before. I also use the C word a lot. Don't know why, it's just fun to say. How about the... What? Psychobliat from Russia. I don't know that one. Is that a meme or something? I feel like I've read the words before but never processed them. What does it mean? Oh. It's a multifunctional vulgarity. Oh. I see. I don't know if I should be saying these words. Maggie hasn't played CSGO. Oh, is that word, is it known in the CSGO community or something? Or is it in the game? I haven't played CSGO. Oh, I accidentally kicked my desk. I guess I got too excited. I'm like shaking my legs. Like kicking my legs. Probably offend conservative Christian Americans if you say the C word than Aussies. Ha 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 ha. Somehow I'm afraid to say it. I feel like just saying a bunch of swear words all out of nowhere. I don't know. I usually try not to swear on stream anyways. I feel like YouTube doesn't like it, but I guess I'm not monetized anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Australians say nar. The F word in Malay is umput. It's well known because of Russian players saying it a lot. Oh, is there a lot of Russian players? That's why. I see, I see. I don't know all these words. I'm learning so much. Today I learned about swear words, milk, and low blood sugar. It was a educational stream. I feel as though backhanded things hurt more. Like, so how was your little thing? So how was your little thing? Huh? What do you mean? Wait, you mean like you did something that you're like really proud of and someone is like calling it little because they're like acting like it wasn't actually a big deal, like something like that? Like they're like you did something that you're really proud of and then afterwards someone's like, so how was your little play that you were in? Like you're in like a play and you're really proud of it and someone's like, so how was your little play? Is that what you mean? That would be mean, wouldn't it? Sensei Maggie's educational streams. I like to start off learning the swear words of the language. I know. I guess I know a lot of like vulgar Japanese words. Like chin chin. And I remember Awako being like, how do you know that word? I don't know. I guess I just learned those words first. If you got it, Maggie. Oh, so it is like that. Like you did something you're proud of and they're like belittling it. Yeah, backhanded compliments, or I guess backhanded things. Yeah, those are a lot meaner than just like an actual insult. Chikubi. Yeah, words like that. Maybe I should avoid saying those. Maybe we should talk about something other than swear words. I'm just filthying the air with all these swear words. I'm making the stream inappropriate. I don't know. What visual novel do you guys think we should play next or read next? Does anybody have any idea of what we want to do? To be honest, you guys, we could do something else first. Maybe we want to do like AI, the new AI game or something. But also, I do have an urge to play a romance visual novel because we haven't done that yet. But we could do something else too. We haven't played any romance, have we? Thinking about it, I don't think we have. Steins Gate? Oh, we could do Steins Gate, maybe. Maggie, these words are a part of history. I don't think it's getting inappropriate at all. New AI game? We could play the new AI, the Somnium Files game. Or Steins Gate, or something else. Steins Gate's really long, I think. I want to go on to VNDB and look at the Steins Gate. What is this? Oh, I got distracted by one of the pictures here. Steins Gate. 44 hours. Illusion released a demo of a new game. It's just character creation so far. Hype. Illusion did? I hope it's a new Artificial Academy, because that's like the only game of theirs that I still enjoy. I like Illusion's character creators a lot. It's really fun. I just couldn't for hours and hours create new characters. I just would like a game by Illusion with as much depth as Artificial Academy 2. Is this it? That's not it. I was trying to look for Illusion. Well, I'll just do that off stream. I'm gonna do that off stream. I'm not gonna look up Illusion on the stream. You got me distracted, Sass. I shouldn't look up the new demo of Illusion game. I haven't played any romance visual novel yet. I really want to play the AI game. Steins Gate is pretty long, has a bunch of endings. Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Edition. Took me almost 2 weeks to finish Steins Gate because I had to spend time taking breaks and sorting my feelings. More than half the VNs on Steam are Gabay. Put it on the screen. Maggie looking at Luz on stream. I was not! I did not. I didn't. I was just going to their Twitter to see if they post, I just want, well, anime character creators. We should, I don't know, we could do the AI The Somnium Files game maybe, because we should probably do that while it's new anyways, right? And then we could probably try to fit in another game. I don't know. Let's see. How much is AI? Is it still too expensive though? How does everybody feel about the price? It's 60 bucks. What's up with that? The old AI is only 40 bucks. Why is it $20 more? We definitely didn't hear you typing it out. I was just, well, I was just gonna click their Twitter, that's it. I'd like to pay less, but I could afford it. I don't want to make everybody buy a game if it's gonna be too expensive. Unless there's a you know, alternate methods. Game prices here are always a lot higher than everywhere else. Huh. How much is Steins Gate? Steins Gate is only $30. $20 less. Maybe we should wait. Like, the AI game is probably gonna go on sale at some point, right? Because, like, Steam is always doing sales. I don't know. What do you guys think? We could do Steins Gate, we could do the AI game, or we could do a different game. Where are you guys? Which field are you guys all in? I just watch playthroughs with other VNs. That is also an option if you don't have the money for a game. It's just to watch a playthrough too. That's what I used to do all throughout like middle school and high school. I barely played any games ever because I didn't really have money for games. I just watched Let's Plays. For the most part, anytime I was interested in a game. You have Steins Gate in your library? I have Steins Gate 2, I think, actually. I bought it a couple years ago for a summer sale. So actually, I think I do have Steins Gate. I also have Summer Pockets, which if we want to play a romance game, Summer Pockets, I think, is an option. Oh my gosh, Summer Pockets is expensive. It's $44.99. Well, still not as much as the AI game, though. If there's dates with Meowduka, I'm in. Does he have a romance arc in that game? Duka? He's like one of the only things I know about that game. I wonder if Steins Gate is the best option because of the pricing issues right now. It's the thing with Steins Gate, it might take quite a few streams to finish it. I'm not sure. I do not have the money. Please may I have anyone's address so I can hang out with you in your crib and play the VN myself without having to pay. Oh! Who wants to send Alco their address? I bought Steins Gate as well. I bought it on sale. I don't think the AI game will be on sale soon. It just came out. If a lot of us already have Steins Gate, it might be a good option too because of a lot of people having it, right? I feel like doing Steins Gate would bring in new people. That's true. Steins Gate has a big audience. Do you think it's okay for me to advertise the visual novel book club on something like r/visual novels or something? Or is that a bad idea? Then again, I might just embarrass myself to a new audience because I'm always late for these streams. I can never finish games on time and I'm always late. I was talking about this last visual novel book club stream. I'm just constantly late for these and I'm always so embarrassed about it. Looking at VN on Steam is difficult since I feel like 80% is 18 plus. That's true. There's so much 18 plus games. What's up with that? I mean, I don't have a problem with them, but we can't use them for the book club unless they have an all ages version. Haha, I make this joke and realize I'd probably spend more flying to someone's place than buying the game. Self-promotion and self-promotion areas, Maggie. Is self-promotion not allowed on r/visual novels? I don't know. I self-promoted the one time on r/Animal Crossing and I looked through their rules and I don't think it was against the rules, but I think it made people mad because everybody downvoted the post. Then I was like, maybe it's not allowed here. I don't know. I don't know anything about Reddit or the rules on there. Is it bad for me to post on there? I really looked through all of r/Animal Crossing's rules when I advertised to them, but they really didn't seem to like it, even though nobody took it down. Advertising is always a good idea. It's never bad. Maybe I'll make a post there. I'll have to look through their rules. I don't know. It also probably is just annoying, right? People probably aren't going on these subreddits. If someone's on like r/Animal Crossing, they're probably just going to see pictures of Animal Crossing or people talking about Animal Crossing. They don't want some VTuber being like, watch my video. Or maybe they do, I don't know. I've seen streamers promote on game pages before. People just don't care about self-promo. I think they want to see cute AC pictures or something. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't self-promo. I don't know. I can advertise a little if you want. I don't want to ask people. I feel like that seems... Is that shady? I feel like that's a bit shady for me to tell my chat to go advertise for me. Is it? I don't know. I just thought that people on r/visual novels might want to join a visual novel book club. But like I said, I'm always late anyways, so it might not be good to draw new people in. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Advertising always makes me nervous. I didn't say you shouldn't self-promote, just that most people don't care. Yeah. That's a loud car that just went by. I don't know if I'll post in r/visual novels. I may. But do we want to do Steins Gate then? Since so many people in chat already have it and it costs less than the AI game. It's not shady at all. It's even less so if people are willing to promote for you. Really? I guess I didn't want people to be like, oh, she just makes her fans go out and advertise for her. I don't know. I'm bad with stuff like that. Just do it and you might get a few more followers, and I don't think anyone would hate you because of it. Okay. Yeah, I'll look through r/visual novels rules. People might want to come to talk about Steins Gate. How far should we read if we do Steins Gate? Are there routes? Route order? This is a 100% playthrough for Steins Gate, allowing readers to play through the optimal route order. Huh? Route names are abbreviated to avoid spoilers. Oh. It's always so hard deciding how far ahead to read before choosing a visual novel, because if you're trying to avoid spoilers and you haven't played the game, then how are you supposed to know when is a good stopping point? What I think would be fine is if you manipulate the people. Would not be fine is if you manipulate the people to force them to promote. Like maybe you'd cry if you don't get enough people. I'm sure if you wouldn't do that. Has there been a streamer that did that? Guys, you have to subscribe to me or else I'm going to cry. Guys, you have to go. Everybody has to go post advertisements on every social media platform. And if you don't, I'm going to cry. I want to see 1,000 new subs by Friday. Has there been somebody who did that? There are routes, but I think the first one's pretty long, so it might be not be the best game in that sense. I wouldn't mind playing Summer Pockets. Looks interesting. Free crying time known some. No. Oh, I guess in the VTuber world, people are so. There's always somebody who's into something, right? So if you say that you're gonna do something, if you don't get enough subs, people are gonna unsub because they want to see that. They want to see the crying. Oh no, Maggie, cry. Living the Black company life in a VTuber chat. Like I'm forcing you guys to I'm like overworking chat. Like you guys are my employees. Should I do a poll or something? Steins Gate versus Summer Pockets. Is AI out of the question because it's so expensive? If I did a poll of that though, if I put a poll of that on Twitter, I know that Steins Gate would win because of the fact that more people know what Steins Gate is, and because I think a lot of people who voted on the poll might not be people who are here for the stream right now. I don't know. Because last time I posted a poll on Twitter, I think, I don't know, people were seeing it who I don't know if they come to my streams. Or maybe they do. Maybe they're just not chatting. I don't know. Valhalla could be doable. Do you guys know the first time someone brought up that game and I pronounced like VA11 Hall A and someone was like, it's pronounced Valhalla or Valhalla or however it's said. I was like, what? That's so weird and confusing. I didn't know Valhalla is like an actual word. I thought that they made it up. And then I learned that Valhalla is like, what is it, Norse mythology or something? It's related to that or something? It's an actual word? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's that game. My old account is pretty dead, has a few follows. I'll link stream with no context, won't look hacked. Maggie Adana is hacking people's accounts now to advertise for her. You remember that? I really didn't know Valhalla was a word. It's where warriors go to die. Like in Skyrim? I think you should take what interests you the most, and if we don't have enough money, we just have to turn to a life of crime or something. Well, let me try to see if we do Steins Gate, how we should do it. I feel like it might be the best option here because so many people do have it, but you did say it's really long in the first ending. I don't know. This flow chart is so confusing, and they're referring to things by abbreviations in order to avoid spoilers. Maybe we should do this route. I can link this walkthrough and due to where it says GS route, even though I don't know what that stands for because it's trying to avoid spoiling me. I'll link it in the chat. Oh my gosh. This link is so long. Is this okay? The link is so long. Well, it should work. It feels sketchy because the link is so long and weird, but I think it should work. Would you think that I was just winking? I didn't mean to. I should get a wink button because I can't wink on by myself. So I should get a wink button to do it for me. Maybe we should follow that route and do until what it says is the GS route, like finish that route. I don't know. Or risk the virus that comes from Maggie. Oh god, this link is gonna send your IP to Maggie. Get us DDoS. Maggie links are like shiny Pokemon. They're all accidental. Is that link bad? It looks bad. I don't think it's bad. It's just the website that comes up when you type in Steins Gate walkthrough. You guys are all just joking with me, right? You're pulling my leg. You're joshing me. Did they say that? You're joshing me. I like to say like phrases that I don't think anyone said since the 1950s. You're joshing me. This page is okay, right? I don't know. It says not secure at the top. Should we do to the GS ending? Nobody's answering because their computers all got blown up because of the virus I just sent. You aren't serious? Should we, so if you guys click the sketchy link and you see it says like starting off and it tells you to save there and then GS route, it looks like that just tells you how to get like whatever they're calling the GS ending. Should we just go until that point? Is that a good idea? Should I look up what the ending's called or will it spoil me? I feel like that'd be easier to like title the video at least. Although, how many endings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'd be 6 streams. That would take a little while. Whoops. Accidentally opening up apps that didn't mean to. It looks good. So Steins Gate seems good. Speak now or forever hold your peace. If you don't want Steins Gate or you think this is a bad idea. Or if I've made a mistake. It's quite vague. Yeah, it's pretty vague. That's why I feel like it's a little confusing with me trying to explain what I'm trying to explain here. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm getting anybody saying that they're really against this. This guide is for Steins Gate 0. That's different? Steins Gate 0 is a different game? Oh, this is a different game. What? Oh. I thought Steins Gate 0 was just another name. What? So I have to find a different one? Steins Gate route order, Steins Gate walkthrough. Oh my god, this website is yelling at me that I can't use ad blocker. I hate when websites do that. Steins Gate route order. This picture is so tiny. Oh, this looks confusing. This looks confusing. Skygate 0 is different. I didn't know it was different. I didn't know. Oh my gosh. I'm having trouble finding this. Steins Gate walkthrough. Why are all these so confusing? Steins Gate 0? I'm just saying a webpage of my exact address here. No! I didn't do that. You found a walkthrough? Can you link it in the Discord? If it was on Discord? Okay. I'm going to watch the Discord. Oh, general. Oh, here we go. Oh. This is still kind of confusing about figuring out where we should end for the stream. Okay, so it looks like for the first playthrough, you go chapters 1 through 10, which gives you Mayuri's ending, it says. And then you do a second playthrough. So there's only 2 playthroughs? Huh? This game has chapters for some reason I didn't remember. Should we get to an ending, or if the game is supposed to be so long, should we just like cut each route in half? Because like it looks like there's only 2 endings here, at least on this page that Genji linked. Looks like there's only 2 endings. Right? Wait, 6th ending? What? I'm confused. Second playthrough? Oh, wait, no. There's different endings in different chapters. If you choose not to send the D-mail, you will reach Suzuha's ending in chapter 6. So it looks like the first ending is in chapter 6. If you choose not to send the D-mail. Huh? Okay, so should we play till we get to Suzuha's ending? This is so confusing. Go to chapter 6, you'll reach ending here. One there. Okay. I think I get it now. So we're just gonna play till Suzuha's ending, which is in chapter 6, I think. But you just have to do the reason this says 2 playthroughs, second playthrough, is to get all the endings. You have to play through from the beginning twice. Ah. So I guess we're getting to Suzuha's ending. Does that sound good? Visual novel book club, trying to figure out where to end is always difficult. You start second playthrough from chapter 4. The walkthrough is guiding you step-by-step process that begins from worst ending to best ending. Oh. So let's go to Suzuha's ending. Or is it gonna be really long? Well, I guess we could do a stream if it's like really long, because I don't know how long each route is. Then we could just talk up to where we got to. It was a nice build up. from worst ending to best ending. It's always difficult with visual novels with choices. Yeah, it was a lot easier with Higurashi. With Higurashi, it was just like, read the next chapter. Getting to Suzuha ending shouldn't take as long as the others. Okay, so I think that we can do that then for next book club. Steins Gate up to Suzuha's ending, following the guide that Genji linked. Sound good? Any objections? 2 weeks from now would be August 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sounds good? Okay. We did it. That took a while to figure that out. That took a while. I get to use my Vita as homework. Nice. Oh yeah, Steins Gate is on a lot of platforms, so you can play it on whatever platform you want. All right. Anything else to discuss about in the stream today? Is there, related to visual novels or not, is there anything else we should talk about? I may end the stream soon. It's very, very, very hot in this room. But if we could also chat about more things. I honestly just wanted an excuse to turn to the life of crime so I could just tell the police I did it for Maggie. Wow, maybe then I could be on the news, like criminal joins VTuber cult, joins cult of VTuber Maggie Adana, commits crimes. So, Maggie Ameko said you would like to live in the villages of Higurashi and Raging Loop. Yeah, I said that. Well, I mean, we were sitting in, like, the break room at work, and I was just thinking about how it would be nice to live in a tiny town, and, like, those towns were both really nice, right? So... I mean, they're, like, cute small towns with a lot of, like... nature and grass and like a very nice community and like a like deep local religion and local culture. It would be nice. I guess the whole murder part would be a drawback though. But overall, I think the pros outweigh the cons here. Maggie, what do you think of Neptunia games? I've never played any of them. I just know the character. Hyperdimensional Neptunia, is that her name? I know her. My dad has some car game, and there's like a skin for the cars that has her on it. I like to play that car game and run into stuff in my anime car. Living in the country sounds alright as long as they have good internet for me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I think it'd be great. I guess Raging Loop Town probably doesn't have internet, really. Higurashi is set in the 80s, so who knows if they would have internet at this point. The towns are nice, and the murders from time to time really bring some excitement. Exactly! They keep you on your toes. You'd always have something to look forward to. Ha ha ha. Hold up, everyone. Hinamizawa dies. The gas leak. The gas leak. Or the evil people killing everybody. Well, maybe you'd be in the universe where everything goes right and they defeat the bad guys. Maybe that's the Higurashi universe I would get. That was certainly a weird answer. What do you mean? The answer to what? Oh, but now you could get Starlink. So internet will be everywhere. What's that? Did somebody say that before in chat before, and I think I asked what it was before again, and I forgot? Starlink? Oh, that's the Elon Musk thing, right? Genji, you just have to live in the right timeline. It's easy, duh. Yeah, see? Just make sure that you end up in the right timeline. Well, eventually you will, because eventually Rico will loop around enough times and you won't even have to see the bad times, right? Same with Raging Loop. Eventually, that guy, Haruaki, will loop around enough times and, you know, you'll die a bunch of times, but you know what? You'll forget about it. And then the only timeline that you'll remember and live on is the one where everything good happens. So that's how you beat it. Yeah, see? You just have to get the good ending. Well, they both involve loops, just realize this. They're basically the same game. Not really. But they will take place in the countryside and have a lot of murder and time loops. It's perfect. Do you think we should watch the Higurashi anime? Do you mean we as in like us as a group for like a watch along, or do you mean do I think you should watch it? I think it was good. I've already seen it, so I don't know if I'd want to do a watch along for it, and it's also so long that the watch along series for it will just last forever. And I already stream so infrequently, and I would like to have most like I stream infrequently, and the days that I do stream, if I'm not doing a visual novel book club, I think I'd like to be playing games, because I feel like I don't play games enough, because I don't stream enough. A watch-along? Also, watch-alongs make me a little bit... I feel like I might mess them up somehow. Maybe that's an irrational fear. Would you want to be the MC? Would I want to be Rika or Haruaki? I don't know. They both kind of had the same experience, but Rika was a lot more miserable about it. It might be nice. Time loops sound interesting. It's just like you'd have to die a lot of times. That would suck. But I guess Haruaki, his time loops were always different. Like, Rika lived like almost the same thing over and over again. So that would suck and be boring. There's the new Higurashi anime I was very confused about when I saw clips. That one looks weird. Didn't they make Satsuko evil or something? Secret BL watch along, no Maggie allowed. Who's in? What? No, you can't not let me in the BL watch along. Guys, I want to join the BL watch along. What are we watching? What BL? Amiko and I watched a BL that had Mpreg in it, and I was like, oh, this is the first time I've ever seen like a BL anime with Mpreg in it. Like, Mpreg can be common in manga because of Omegaverse stuff. I don't like Omegaverse though. But we found like, what is it called? Sex Pistols? It was like a BL anime with, like, I guess it was Omegaverse, like, before Omegaverse was, like, a big thing, because it was, like, an old anime. It was weird. I think we should enact BL scenes to fully understand what emotion was felt in that moment. Chats, you guys you shipping yourselves together again? Aren't all the BL anime kind of bad? Yeah, but that's part of the charm, right? BL anime are mostly really bad, but that's what makes them so good. The BL is for the boys, Maggie. Please respect the boundaries. What? But I want to join the BL club, guys. I want to join your secret BL club. Please. What if I dress up? I could dress up as a boy. Cross dress. I could dress up like Aoko's picture of me as Ikemen Maggie. You know, I didn't know until I responded to that time when Aoko drew that picture. I said, "You made me an Ikeman." I spelled it like Ikeman, Ikeman, and then I learned that that's not the word. It's Ikemen. I just Ameko was making fun of me for that. Ikeman. You made me an Ikeman, I think I said. Usually in manga or manhwa or novels that has good BL. Ganbare Nakamura-kun is good. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say that. I only read... Back when I read it, there's only one volume, and I heard that the creator made a sequel, and I heard the sequel gets really weird, so maybe I shouldn't endorse the sequel. I don't know if it's good or not, but the first Ganbare Nakamura-kun is really good. That's my recommendation. It's really funny and really cute, and like the boys are drawn in such a cute art style. I don't like BL where they have giant yaoi hands and big long chins and they're really buff. I don't like that. I like when they look like little twinks. Like in Ganbare Nakamura-kun, you may not like it, but this is peak male perfection or whatever they say. In my opinion, Ganbare Nakamura-kun is like the cutest. BL anime is usually very tame compared to manga. That's true. Manga has nudity and things. A lot of times. I think we should let in Cowboy Maggie. Yes! Let in Cowboy Maggie. Y'all. I think y'all should let in Cowboy Maggie, partner. Yeehaw. Was that good? I didn't really notice that. It's always been Ikemen to me, so I just wrote it as that. I wrote it as Ikeman. I wrote it wrong. I think. Let me go to it. It was like the first thing in there. Yeah, I wrote thank you for making me Ikeman at Aoko, and then Ameko is making fun of me because I wrote that wrong. Ikeman. I don't know. I guess I just thought that it was like man, like he's a man, like an Ike. I don't know what Ike means, but I guess I thought it meant like pretty man or something. But I guess I was wrong. It's Ikemen. Cowboy Mags is in, but Mag has to speak with an accent. Yeah. Let me in and I'll talk like that the whole time. Y'all. Partner. Howdy. Alec and I like to watch weird old BL. Like one time we had just like a session of watching a ton of really old BL movies and OVAs. It was great. Like Like, a lot of the old stuff is really weird. Maggie, can your cowboy name be Magnum? Magnum? Is that a cowboy name? Maybe. Wait, is Magnum a bad word? Is that the... Hang on, let me look something up. Oh, it's an ice cream. I thought that it was a word for something else, like a brand of condom? So I thought, is that a bad word? But I guess it's ice cream when I looked it up. It's not that. The loud car, please stop. Magnum is a gun type? Oh! That's really fitting for a cowboy then. Magnum is a gun? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought that it was a thing. I thought, you know, I thought it... I don't know. I don't know anything about those things. I always thought of Magnum as a gun. So I'm the perverted one here? I didn't. I didn't mean... I'm sorry. I've been told before that I have soft yaoi hands. Anybody want to see my soft hands? BL Club members. You guys have a... You're not just doing BL watch alongs, you have a BL Club? I want to be in the BL Club. The Magnum ice cream is really good though. I don't think I've ever had it. Oh wait, maybe my mom gets that. I don't know. I have no clue actually. I have to question why your mind went there first. I just thought it was... I don't know. I just thought that was the word for that. That's all I thought. I didn't know about the ice cream. I don't know if that... I didn't know about the ice cream. I didn't know about the gun. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I guess we're going to have movie nights on the Discord. Oh yeah, when I first made the Discord, people were like, we can do movie nights on here. And then I never did it. Can I set it up so somebody else can host a movie night? Is that a thing I can do? It probably has to do with our BL talk. You're not wrong, it is using that terminology. Do you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia? No. Amiko likes that show. I've never watched it really. I watched she had me watch the first 2 or 3 episodes. That's all I've seen of it. And clips that people share online. That's about it. Magnum ice cream is pretty good. I like the pistachio type. I like pistachio ice cream. I've never had the Magnum flavor though. The Magnum brand. I'm wanting to watch Bubble with you guys. What's Bubble? Bubble movie. Oh, it's anime. Japanese. Babadoo. It looks pretty. There's a lot of loud cars going by today. I can screen share, so I'm watching a movie, I can stream it. I can host garbage anime and extra girly anime. Should I have somebody as that? I guess. I got the new Jurassic Park and Doctor Strange. Is it a bad idea to have somebody from chat do that? Bubble is basically a parkour movie, but the music and the production quality is so good. Oh, so they just jump around. They just jump and do flips. It's a movie about people doing flips with good music. That's like parkour. Why are people... There was like a time where everybody was really into parkour, and then people stopped being really into it. It was like everywhere for a little while. Oh, the cars keep getting worse and worse. That one sounded like it was screaming from the depths of hell. Do a flip, Maggie. Oh gosh. That's other VTubers can do that, but I don't know how. Oh, I've seen so many other VTubers do a flip, but I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Wait. I don't know how they do it. Whoa. That is not a flip. I just got really far away. I don't know how to do a flip. I never learned. I guess everybody else took gymnastics classes. Do you have a rotate function? I don't know. Rotate? Rotate? I might have to go into settings to do that. I don't want to show the settings on the screen. There must be an option. Hang on, I'm gonna teach myself how to do a flip real quick. There's a flip training montage happening in the background. I'm not seeing this option, you guys. Rotate. Jiggle physics. Wind strength. Huh? I don't see it, guys. This is not a very this training montage isn't working. I think I'm failing at my training montage, actually. I don't know how to do a flip still. I didn't see any rotate option. Is that in other programs? Is the rotating option not in VTube Studio? I feel like the corporate VTubers have their own programs. I believe in Maggie's athletic capabilities. Oh, you shouldn't. You'd have some good body strength to do it, Mags. I guess I just don't have that. Maybe I can train really hard and maybe I'll be able to do it for next stream. I don't know, but I don't know if it's possible here in this program. Calling it rotate and not rotate? Like a normal person? Rotate? Who says that? Montage music is the eye of the tiger. There's jiggle physics. There were lots of physics options. I have some jiggle physics. Look closely. I mean, there's not much there in the first place. It kind of like, it's like Jello. It's like Jello. I'm really close to the screen now. Ah. Maggie, was that the Doom song? I don't know any Doom song. I was just making my own noises. I was making up my own song. I guess the people who made Doom stole my song. It's like Jello, Slime Maggie? Yeah! Slime Maggie! Slime Maggie supremacy! Slime girl! Thank you for the picture, Genji. It's beautiful. I showed it to my family. I don't know what they thought of it. I don't know what my mom thought of seeing me as a slime girl. I don't know if she really understands the concept of slime girls. But I showed it to her, and I showed it to my sister V, who isn't into anime, so she's probably not really familiar with slime girls. But they still seemed happy for me. I don't know. Don't show off jiggle physics, I'll have to clip it. There isn't very much jiggle physics there. They just kind of like, oh, you see, it's like Jello, a little bit. It's like, blub, blub, blub. That's what it's like, and that's the noise it makes. But I don't know, it's just, you see, after I stop it, you still see it move a little bit. But, there's not really a lot there. I don't know. Patan. Showed it to my family. That delivery made me crack up. They liked it. It wasn't lewd. I'm just not sure. I just don't know what they think of the concept of a slime girl. They seem to like it. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. One time V came to my house and she saw one of my anime figures, which is a girl in a bikini. It's, what is her name? Senna from Haganai in a bikini. I have a figure of her, and V seemed somewhat disturbed by that figure, so maybe she was disturbed by the slime girl too. V's not into anime and anything like that, so she's not really used to that kind of stuff, I guess. She was like I was showing her my figure collection, and she saw that one. She was like, oh, I'm trying not to look at the boobs or something. She said something like that. You need to convert V to weeb. I don't think that could happen. Amiko I have tried many, many times, but she has zero interest in it. She's like, I mean, when she was younger, she would watch like a lot more anime that are more like kid appropriate, because Amiko and I were into anime, and V's a lot younger, or she's younger, and she would watch like Squid Girl and stuff like that when she was like really young, but then like when she got older, she didn't want to watch anime at all, and now she's like, she's not really into anything like that at all. She's like regular live action shows. She won't really watch anime, really. I guess she watched Your Name with me when it came out. That's probably the last time she watched any anime. Ever. And whenever Ameko goes over to my mom's house and if V is there, Ameko will sometimes put VTubers on the TV and V will be like making fun of them the whole time. But I don't think she's doing it in a mean way. V just like makes a lot of jokes about them, I guess. Senna, meet her with the fly swat. No, Senna was the best girl, and I won't take criticism. That was like, Funimation had that show on their YouTube channel for free, and so I watched season 1, but then season 2 you had to pay for. So I only have ever seen season 1 of that show. I liked Senna a lot, though. Squid Girl sounds say something. Squid Girl is like a kid's show. If you look it up, you'll see it. She's just a squid and a girl. Squid Girl. She's... Can I show a picture of Squid Girl? It's not bad at all. It's a kid's show. Here, I can show you guys Squid Girl. How? Properties. Oh, here we go. Oops. Maggie. Squid Girl. Squid Girl. Whoops. No, I want to show Squid Girl. I'm having trouble. Wait, hang on. Squid Girl. This is a lot more effort than it's worth just to show Squid Girl, but I will make it happen. Browse. Squid Girl. Done. Squid Girl. It's a show for children. Squid Girl is a show for children. Why don't you guys say V is a normie, which is based? Yeah, V is a normie. Which you could say is based, I guess. V is... She's into... she's into, like... a lot of, like... She's the kind of girl who's in, like, crystals and horoscopes and stuff. She doesn't like anime. And she always complains if Ameko puts on anime music in the car. She's beginning to morb into a streamer. Me? Who? Me? I am? I've been a streamer for a year, but I'm morbing into one, finally, for real. Because I can show you an image on the screen. Yeah. I'm figuring things out. I can probably hide Squid Girl now. But I managed to show you her. I managed to show you guys Squid Girl. Maggie, you kind of remind me of Ruby Rose from Ruby. I never watched Ruby. Is that a good thing? Who is she? What is she like? Wait, she kind of looks like me, right? She has like short black hair, right? Ruby Rose? Oh, she kind of looks different from me. She's like, her hairstyle is different. I've never watched Ruby. I remember when Ruby was really popular though. It couldn't, like, it was everywhere. At least, a lot of people who I followed on like Tumblr and stuff were really into Ruby. I remember that. But anime music is so good. Yeah, it's so good. I have to be honest, if I hear someone listening to anime music, I'll cringe for a bit. No, anime music is great. Maybe you'd get along with V. I think she cringes whenever we put on anime or VTubers or anime music. Like, well, Ameko is always putting on like her favorite VTubers who are all like femboy VTubers or like more like twink VTubers. And so usually V is always like or like V and my mom are always both like you know, they got more like normie, I guess, taste in men. So they'll be very like, what? Is this really a guy? And like sort of saying things like that, I guess. Or be like, this is really your type, Ameko? I guess that's the sort of jokes they might make sometimes. Or like she really likes Mashiro from Niji Sanji. Ameko really likes him. And my mom like refuses to believe that he's a guy. Things like that. Yeah, that's kind of like mostly what they talk about when Ameko puts VTubers on the TV, because it's always her twink and femboy VTubers. Or like Ameko really likes Izuru from Holo Stars, and my mom, for some, even though I think Izuru sounds like a guy, but my mom for some reason thinks it's a girl. No. He sounds like, he's not even like Mashiro, who has a very like high-pitched voice. Izuru sounds like a guy. Weeps are like, Ruby isn't anime, but they love it in Japan. Oh, Ruby's popular in Japan? I guess it depends, like, it's sort of like Avatar still, right? Well, I guess it's different from that too, though, because I guess Avatar probably isn't that popular in Japan. It's like, does anime describe the art style, or does anime describe the country it's from? Which gets even more confusing when you have things like, is it Japan, or like recently Chinese and Korean animation gets called anime. So then is it just Asian countries, but then is Avatar and Ruby anime? It's like a very confusing debate. You know, what is anime? And you know what? I don't see any point in debating it, because you're just fighting, like, fighting about definitions of words feels like, what's the point? Doesn't matter if it's anime or not. Being normie is based, but liking femboys is based too. I see. Ameko and V are both, they're having a battle, a based battle. They're battling to see who is more based. I see. When Ameko puts femboys on the TV. A feminine voice. Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with these streamers. Like, Mashiro from Niji Sanji has a really high-pitched voice. And then I think Izuru just sounds like a guy, but for some reason my mom thinks he sounds like a girl. Maybe that's just my mom, like, being American. I don't know. But Izuru doesn't sound like a girl to me. The animation is heaps different. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know, because I don't even know where I would stand on that debate of, is this anime? Because, like, a lot of things I could see it going either way, you know? So, I don't know. To me, it's just not that big of an issue that I want to fight over, I guess, with people. But some people are really like, it's not an anime, or it is an anime. I don't judge. I watch anime in different dubs a lot. Do you mean like you watch anime in dubs that are a different language than their original language, but also not English? Huh? Like you watch like an anime with like a French dub or something? Different dubs? Do you want to know how much of a weeaboo I am? For some reason, that just brought back the memory of me in high school being such a weeaboo that I watched South Park in Japanese with English subtitles. South Park Japanese dub. That's how much of a freaking weeaboo I am. There was like, somebody had like a Blogspot account that uploaded those. I'm a mega weeb. I do like Izuru, but like most Japanese streamers, I mostly watch their karaoke streams and stuff like that. He does a lot of karaoke, or I think he does, because that's mostly what Ameko puts on the TV. I'm kind of... I don't know. I watch a lot less VTubers now than I used to. Like, nowadays I'm kind of just a filthy casual and just watch clips. Although, for the most part, I guess I usually did that anyways, because most of the VTubers I were watching were Japanese and I can't understand what they're saying. At my old job, I used to watch Watame streams a lot, because she always happened to be streaming at, like, the right times for me. Like, when I was getting ready for work and when I was on the bus. But I'm kind of a filthy casual. And watch a lot of clips, I guess. Oh, I guess recently I've been watching Pomu from Niji Sanji En. She did Tomodachi live streams. And I didn't know about those when they happened, but then I saw a clip of one and it was so funny I had to go and watch all the streams. I'm a fake fan, I guess. You watch Dragon Maid in French and Tanya the Evil in German. I guess it makes sense to watch them. I guess, well, Dragon Maid doesn't take place in France, but I guess for Tanya the Evil it makes sense, right? Because that one takes place in Germany, right? So that probably makes sense. Also, it's fun to hear other languages, so I think that that's fun. How did South Park sound like in Japanese, though? You know how South Park in English is like male, like adult men, high, like with pitch shifted to sound like young boys? They just had like women voice them in the Japanese dub. Yeah. And Cartman's voice was very funny and weird in the Japanese dub. I remember that. That's interesting. I mostly try to watch things in the original language with subs. Yeah, that's what I do too. I usually want to watch something in the original language, because I'm always afraid that, I guess, well, subs could lie to you. So, but with dubs, I'm always like, what if they took out the meaning? I guess usually they probably don't, though. I mainly watch clips of JP streamers because I'm basic and my JP is bad. Yeah, that's where I mostly watch clips. Because I don't know what they're saying otherwise. But Ameko is like really like, with her favorite ones, she watches like every single stream they do and the whole entire thing. But I guess her Japanese is getting pretty good, so she can usually understand them. It's fantasy based on World War I Germany. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was real Germany. I do like Carmen's English voice. It really nails that C-word energy. Yeah. I think, well, I wanted to see if they, I think the reason I watched the Japanese dub when I was in high school, well, first of all, because I was a weeaboo. But second of all, because I wanted to see if they gave them moe voices. I didn't know if they would, because they're like little kids, so I thought maybe that they would give them like cute anime voices. Meow meow, my cat is here. Winnie, hi. Hello. I'm petting her. Dang, I can't understand Japanese at all. I'm still learning English. Yeah, I'm not good at learning Japanese. I barely even can remember the hiragana and the katakana, even though I've tried to learn them so many times. I think my cat wants on my lap. Winnie, there's just so many cords right here. Whenever I'm streaming, because there's so much stuff plugged in, it's hard to reach her. Winnie, come here. Ugh. Now she's in my lap. Do you hear her purring? Naruto had a female VA? Yeah, he did. Believe it! That's what Naruto says. That's a very audible purr. Very loud purring. Now I'm a little bit further from the mic because now I'm leaning back so I can hold her in my lap. Tatebayo, is that what he says in Japanese? Believe it. I love that that show ended with Naruto and Sasuke getting married and having 4 children. I thought it was a very fitting ending. Oh. I tried watching Naruto in English, it hurt me. I never really watched Naruto. It was Amiko that watched it. My cat jumped down. Amiko is the one who watched Naruto. She tried to get me to watch it. I only watched like, I don't know how many episodes. Not very many. I think we watched it in English. I think she would like manage to convince me to watch it because she was like, the English dub is really funny because it sounds bad, and I'll watch a bad sounding dub, but I still didn't watch very much of it. What version were you watching? The real version. The one that aired on TV? That ended with the Sasunaru wedding and the Mpreg scene? I bring up Mpreg too much lately. I need to rein it in. Stop it with the Mpreg jokes, Maggie. Stop it with the Mpreg jokes. Naruto and Sasuke relationship goals. Yeah, exactly. I liked it when Sasuke got so angsty with Naruto, but still has him kiss him. Yeah, Sasuke is just a tsundere. Sasuke is just a tsundere. There's no how they got married. Was just skipped ahead. I saw the wedding scene. This is an MPreg community. This is an MPreg community. If you aren't into MPreg, unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. You must be into MPreg to join. Clap if you like MPreg. I need to stop with the MPreg. People are gonna get scared. If new people show up, they're gonna get scared. Still not clapping. Why? Why, Saz? Why you refuse to clap? The wedding scene was censored on the TV, so it was Blu-ray only. That's so sad. Blu-ray wedding scene. I wonder if I should end the stream soon. This room is really hot. My air conditioner, I originally had it in this room, but I moved it to my bedroom because it was getting too hot in there to sleep. And, you know, that air conditioner is pretty light. So I could move it from window to window every stream, but I don't want to do that because the first time I did that, air conditioners are full of water apparently. So when I took it out the window, it just spilled water everywhere. And then I had to clean it up. They're just full of water. Maybe they convert the hot air into water? I don't know. Scared or curious, or maybe both. Because they are scared. They are curious. The new people. Hot, it's really cold here. Can we trade, please? I would. I don't like hot weather. I actually prefer cold weather. I will trade with you. Cause like, when it's cold, you can always put on more layers. When it's hot, you can be completely naked and it still will be hot. And, also, when it's hot, I get like sick from the heat, I think. Like, if it's too hot, I start to get like headaches and stuff. And that doesn't happen to me if it's too cold. And also when it's hot, there's bugs. I hate them. I even like prefer walking to the bus stop when it's snowing out than when it's really hot out. It was especially like I just remember like at my old job when I would walk to the bus stop, I would just be all sweaty for the rest of the day from how hot it was during summer, and also my head would hurt because I would get headaches from the heat, and it was just horrible. And nowadays, since I work at night, it's usually cooler by the time I'm walking to the bus stop, but I still don't like it. This last week was also extremely hot for me. It's the worst. It's just really hot. I guess Australia has the opposite seasons, right? So you guys are cold. But I think in the US and Europe it's hot right now. Maybe not all of Europe, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for coming to the Visual Novel Book Club. The next meeting is August 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. and we will be reading up to, what was it, Suzuha? Suzuha's ending in Steins Gate, following the walkthrough that Genji posted in the Discord server. And I think that's all that I have to say. Thank you guys. Bye bye.